What's up, guys? Josh here, Crypto Y'all, in the Get Paid Daily Mastermind and Private Mentorship. Hope you're doing well. If you haven't already, like, subscribe so you can follow for more awesome passive income crypto investing information. Trying to grow the subscribers here and also get as much value out to the Crypto Y'all audience as possible. And today, I'm just kind of zeroing in on the three types of crypto passive income that I've found to be, I guess, the most reliable. There's a lot of quote unquote stuff out there on the internet, and there's really only a few, maybe a handful of reliable crypto or DeFi skill sets that you need to acquire to really establish that freedom, whether it be financial freedom or geographic freedom or time freedom that you want for you and your family. Now, truth be told, it is a skill to acquire, but it's not one of those things you have to go get a 4-year degree for. If you can operate a Google Chrome browser and passwords, then you can be a successful crypto slash DeFi investor, and you can create some life-changing money with passive income. That being said, before you ever dive into crypto and treat it like a slot machine or something like a casino, really, you need to zoom out and understand these three categories of passive income that I'm going to literally type out on the screen for you today, and then give you an opportunity to acquire these skills at your own pace. So first of all, over here on my little notepad, I would say the first type of passive income that I like to highlight for people is called yield farming. Yield farming is kind of one of the OG DeFi skills. And it's really kind of simple to understand when you think about it. It's like how traditional banks work. We as depositors in DeFi, we're called liquidity providers. We can take our crypto and deposit it or stake it or provide liquidity, and in return, decentralized exchanges basically pay us an income or a democratized income from the profits they create on transaction fees and various types of arbitrage that smart contracts are facilitating. And so we can put our $1,000 or our $10,000 into the bank and let Wells Fargo or Bank of America or JP Morgan Chase lend it out and make their own money and keep it and not share it with us. Or we can go into the world of DeFi and yield farming and support the ecosystem by allowing these decentralized exchanges to have liquidity so that they can do business and make swaps. And in return, we get really high annual percentage yields. You know, it's not uncommon to make 40, 50, 60% APY on stable coins. That is pegged to the US dollar, don't go up and down. That really annihilates the stock market. But then you start getting into other opportunities that could be, 300, 400, 500, 1,000% or higher on various liquidity pairs with volatile and non-volatile tokens alike. So yield farming is very lucrative, but you got to know what you're doing. And the biggest enemy here is you don't know what you don't know. There are definitely risky things when it comes to yield farming if you don't know how to mitigate that risk and manage your downside. But it's also one of the best ways to stack tokens that you believe in, that you have, I guess, a conviction about when it comes to the utility and the use cases of DeFi in general. So yield farming, definitely up there in the top three. Number two, trading bots. Trading bots, I mean, there's all kinds. Basically, you can buy low and sell high on autopilot. And that's the simple way of saying it. For those of you who are already into trading bots, obviously there's a big universe, a galaxy even, when it comes to trading bots. But what I love about it the most is finding one or two tokens that I really understand. Maybe it's XRP, maybe it's Bitcoin or Chainlink, or the list goes on. It doesn't really matter. What matters is understanding the life cycle of the token, where it is, where the season is, what the general tokenomics are, and knowing if the liquidity is entering the market or leaving the market. And a great example, over the last 30 days, I've been trading Chainlink with one of my bots, made $3,000 in the last 30 days because Chainlink's been on an absolute march. And so I was able to acquire more of the Chainlink or profits from Chainlink's upward price appreciation without having to day trade and be glued to my screen all day, which is really the primary benefit of a trading bot. And then number 3, I would say altcoins, just general altcoin portfolio. Several times a year, you'll have what we call alt seasons. And alt seasons are basically the times when altcoins are outperforming the performance of Bitcoin in terms of multiples. And it's really apparent when you start to see Ethereum and the other large caps that are obviously the largest altcoins start outperforming Bitcoin during specific seasons. And you can even chart this if you're a chart person when you type in the word on TradingView, you can actually find the BTC.D or the Bitcoin dominance chart. When you see the Bitcoin dominance chart starting to break down, it's very apparent that altcoins are about to pop. Right here is said chart. And as you can see, Bitcoin dominance has been on the rise the last few days. And so altcoins are starting to pick up steam. Bitcoin, when it goes up, usually everything follows, but not always. Sometimes you have to wait for Bitcoin's price. It doesn't mean this is the Bitcoin dominance chart, not the Bitcoin price chart. So it kind of messes with your head. But basically, when the line's going down, the strength of altcoins are going up. That means more people are buying altcoins than they are buying Bitcoin or volume. And again, that's a very, very primitive answer or explanation. But my main point is that altcoins can 20x, 50x, 10x, 100x in a matter of months. And so sometimes the market will give you a year or two of passive income in a short amount of time, in a compressed amount of time, simply because of the short-term high velocity of money when it comes to crypto liquidity. Altcoins are the most sensitive asset to that phenomenon. And if you have your altcoin portfolio in place, then you really stand the highest chance of building a ton of wealth in a short amount of time. So I've got to ask you a question. Do you feel like you know what you need to know to cross the chasm from where you are right now to crypto wealth and independence on the other side of that canyon? If you do not feel as though you know what you need to know, if you do not feel as though you have the correct crypto DeFi skills, if you're one of those people who've been just kind of pulling the slot machine crank, hoping that everything lines up and you make a ton of money with crypto, but it just hasn't happened yet, then it's probably because you're just a few degrees off on the crypto investing skill set. So if that sounds like you, please go to cryptoyall.co. I've created a free case study. It's about a 15-minute video, and I just talk about how to get paid daily with crypto, specifically with yield farming, but also with the other techniques that we talked about today. And I'd love to introduce you to these new skills that have changed my life, as so much so that I've created an entire brand called Crypto Y'all, so that people can have a human approach to crypto and learning the life-changing skills that DeFi brings us. If that's you, go to cryptoyall.co and give me a visit. Check out this free case study. There's no obligation. There's no price, nothing like that. Just check it out. I think you'll find that it's eye-opening, and also hopefully you'll see that it's authentic and real. And if you like what you see and you're interested in a private mentorship or a small community of people, a mastermind where you can invest alongside of us and acquire those life-changing skills, then schedule a call with me. I'll do a Zoom video call with you. It is a qualification only. So you do have to talk to me personally. I keep a kind of a closed, narrow gate on who can join. But if you feel like you're someone who is just looking for other great people who have core values and they're looking to change their lives or their families' lives, then this could be a great opportunity for you. But check out the case study first and we'll go from there. All right. Talk to you soon.